Today on Another World.
Talking about marriages, I think that's something we should discuss.
Should we?
Yes, I think so. It'd be good for both you and me right now.
Look, Rick, I know I may seem to be in way over my head, but this is kind of a proving time for me. I mean, Mac has given me a lot to do, and I know why he did it. I know he wants to see how well I can handle it and how much. And I'm going to make sure that I do a good job.
Even if it kills you.
I don't want you getting in my way here.
Is that a threat?
You can take it any way you want, Dunlap. But if you get in my way again, I'm going to stomp all over you.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Coffee, or I'm gonna die right now.
I have coffee. Come on in. Come on. Listen, thanks for coming over.
Oh, no, it's too early for that. I just need some coffee. Do you know what time I have to work until at the connection?
Listen, I'm sorry, Melissa. You know I wouldn't have called you if it...
No. Don't apologize. Just give me some coffee.
One coffee coming up. Take it black?
Hurry.
Okay, look.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Now, what was so urgent that you had to call me out of my nice warm bed this hour?
Jamie Frame called me into his office yesterday.
For this, you called me out of bed?
He asked me a lot of questions.
About what?
The dockside.
Well, what did he want to know?
Well, he wanted to know if I could remember anything more about what happened.
Well, what's so ominous about that? I mean, you make it sound so mysterious. If I was almost killed, I would certainly want to know what it was all about, too.
Yeah, but that's not all there is to it.
What else? What is there?
Jamie feels that it wasn't an accident.
You mean he thinks somebody was trying to kill him?
Yes, he does. And I think I agree with him.
Sandy, what are you talking about?
All right, look. Let's just assume that it wasn't an accident. Now, the first thing you've got to ask yourself is who's going to benefit? Now, if Jamie was killed or seriously injured, Matt Corey probably would shut down the dockside. Now, who's going to win if he does that?
Okay, who?
Well, the only other project down there, the West End Development Project.
Just because it's the only other project down there does not mean that it's guilty.
West End Development is owned by someone you and I both know, or at least know of.
Who?
Our darling Ilsa's good friend and boss, Jess Cooper.
The role of Clarice Ewing will be played today by Laura Beatty.
Clarice, is something the matter?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Should there be something the matter?
Well, you tell me. You're not quite with us today.
What makes you say that?
How many times are you going to water that plant?
What do you mean?
You're drowning it.
I'm sorry, Ada. I guess my mind isn't here this morning.
I noticed. What's the matter?
It's that obvious, huh?
Well, let's put it this way. I don't want Mrs. Conway's hair to turn green.
Not that bad off, am I, Ada?
You gonna tell me what's the matter or not?
It's Jerry.
What about Jerry?
I'm really worried about him, Ada.
Hey, kid. Are you trying to become a permanent fixture around here or something?
Hi, Rick.
Didn't Russ tell you to go home?
Yes, he did, but I'm not going to leave here until they bring Jerry down from recovery.
He's not down yet?
No, he's not, and I just know something has gone wrong.
No, not necessarily.
Rick, look, why haven't they brought him down yet?
Well, maybe just they're not taking any chances. The spleen did rupture,
Rick,
and there could be...
I am a nurse. I know what a ruptured spleen is. I know about a splenectomy. It's a routine procedure.
Kid,
and
please.
Recovery time is minimal unless something has happened.
Calm down. I'm sure everything's going to be all right. Now, I'm going to go up right now and check on him, okay?
I'll go with you.
No. You stay here. Just keep calm. Everything's going to be all right. Be right back.
Rick?
Yeah.
There's something else. You know those hourly blood counts that were ordered for Jerry?
What about them?
Well, Well, there was a mix-up, and they weren't taken.
Yeah, I know that.
Then why didn't you notice it when you checked on him?
Did you call the hospital to find out how Jerry is?
No.
Why not?
Well, I just hate calling the hospital, that's all.
Well, why don't you give him a call? Put your mind at rest.
I can't, Ada. I just can't.
Well, I don't understand. Why not?
I had this girlfriend once. We were real close. She had to go into the hospital for some surgery. Something real minor, and, well, the day after the operation, I called her to see how she was, and...
And?
She had died.
Look, honey, I know how tough that must have been for you. Huh? Just because somebody's in the hospital doesn't mean they're gonna die. And anyway, if anything happened to Jerry, don't you think they'd give you a call?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, then come on. Why don't you call them, okay?
Oh.
I'll call them if you want me to.
Oh, no, I'll call. I'm just being a little silly, I guess. Yeah, hello. Room 425, please. Jerry Grove. What? Oh, okay.
Doesn't he answer?
No, they're ringing the nurse's station. Yeah, hello. This is Clarice Ewing. I was just trying to get a hold of Jerry Grove, and he doesn't answer his phone. I was wondering... What? When did that happen? Thank you.
What's the matter, honey?
It's Jerry. His spleen ruptured, and they had to do emergency surgery on him.
West End Project is owned by Jess Cooper. You sure?
That's what Jamie said.
What else does he know?
Nothing. I don't think he knows who Jess Cooper or his company really is.
Good.
Good? You gotta be kidding.
Oh, these people are dangerous.
And ignorance is bliss? Look, I can't believe that, Melissa. Don't you understand what's happening here?
Well, I think that I don't really want to understand what's happening here.
Look, this isn't something we can just ignore.
Why can't we? I mean, if Jess Cooper wants that dock site, give it to him. Besides, from everything you've told me, Matt Corey is only using that as some little hobby. It's probably something he's given to his stepson to play around with.
I don't think that you understand the situation, Melissa.
No? So why don't you explain it to me?
Look, Jess Cooper and his crowd are bad news, right?
Right.
Now, we've survived, you and I, because we knew how to protect ourselves.
So far, we've survived. That is not necessarily a permanent condition.
Look, we knew what to expect from these people, how to cover ourselves. Matt Corey doesn't, and he almost lost his son because of it.
And you almost lost your life. His son is fine.
Right now, he's fine. Matt Corey still hasn't shut down the site, and he won't.
And that's what you think Jess Cooper wants, to shut down the project.
Look, how else do you explain all these accidents? The company doesn't like competition. Now, we both know that. They're probably behind everything that's gone wrong down at the dock site, and they're not going to stop until they get what they want.
Which is to shut down Corey's project.
Yeah. Or force them to sell out at a cheap price.
And what do you think they're going to do now? I mean, nothing has worked so far.
I don't know. But they're not going to wait much longer.
And what is it you think you are going to do?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Stay out of it. You can't go to Corey. What are you going to tell him? Hey, you don't know me, but when I was a hustler in Las Vegas, I ran across this Jess Cooper character who is a top-of-the-chart bad guy, so watch out. Oh, and by the way, the reason I'm telling you all this is because I'm your son. Is that what you had in mind?
Maybe.
Don't do it.
Look.
Don't get involved.
Look, I can't just stand by and do nothing, Melissa.
The only thing that you're going to do is put yourself out in the open. You're going to make yourself a walking target. Now, you have got to start thinking about yourself.
No. No, I'm tired of thinking of myself.
Sandy, I don't want anything to happen to you.
You don't understand, Melissa. My father, maybe my father's life is in danger. And maybe, just maybe, I can do something to protect it.
You haven't answered my question. Why didn't you notice the mix-up on the blood counts?
Sorry, kid. I didn't get up there.
You mean you didn't check on him?
No, I did get up there, but not right away.
Why not?
Things got hectic in ECU and I got sidetracked.
Sidetracked? Rick, I came down here and I told you he didn't look well.
I know you did.
I wasn't overreacting.
I know you weren't, kid.
Well, I thought I could count on you.
You could count on me, but...
But what?
I thought everything was going to be all right. He was supposed to be getting hourly blood checks.
He didn't get.
Which I had no way of knowing.
But you would have known if you'd looked at him when I asked you.
But I couldn't get up there right away.
You promised me you would.
Will you please listen to reason?
If you were so busy, I would have asked Dr. Matthews, I would have asked Dr. Delaney. It didn't matter who did it. I knew something was wrong.
You're not listening to me, kid.
Why didn't you tell me if you were so busy?
I did everything I could. I thought he was being monitored.
Well, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. Sure, he might die.
He's not gonna die. He can't.
Hi, Jamie. Did you want to see me about going over the budget?
I did, Pat. Please come sit down.
Did you get a chance to revise it?
Yes, I did, but,
Oh. Problem?
well, yes. Mac went over the revised budget with me and found several areas that are problems, and he wants me to correct them. And I thought, I don't know, maybe the two of us could get together since the original budget was yours to begin with.
Sure. Be very happy to help you.
Great.
Is Cecile going to be here?
No.
Okay. Well, where do you want to start? Jamie?
What?
Well, shall we start with comparing my original figures with your revised
Oh, that's
budget?
a good idea. That's a good idea. Let me see if I can find them here.
Do you have the original?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. It's around here somewhere. Maybe Liz has a copy. Come on, Liz. Ah! I don't know, Pat. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Well, let me take a look. I think we got a brown folder. I think this is it.
Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Isn't that always the way? Well, here's a copy for you there.
Excuse me, Jamie. I know you buzzed. I was on the other line. Is there something you need?
Need?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was looking for this and I found it.
Oh,
Thank you.
fine.
Oh, what I could use is a nice large mug of coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Would you like some, Pat?
Yeah, thank you, Anna.
Okay.
Well, should we start again?
Sure. Just looking over this first page, I see one of the problems here. See, when I figured the increases in the staff expenses, I made allowances for the annual costs.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
and then
Here
I
we
left
are.
the margin.
Coffee, madame.
Thank you, Liz.
Jamie, would you take it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And monsieur.
Thank you,
And
Liz.
these scripts were delivered for you, and these galleys have to be read today because they were supposed to be at the printers last Friday.
Terrific. Thank you, Liz. Well, I'm sorry about all this confusion. Pat, I know how important it is to get this revised budget to Mac. I really appreciate your coming over and helping me with it.
Sure, Jamie, it's okay. You know, just glancing over these 2 pages, well, a couple of things. First of all, Jamie, your figures for the galleys, it doesn't even allow for the inflationary costs, you know? And I just think that you've underestimated the photographic things. I really think that the whole thing should be reworked.
I can't. I have too much to do. I don't have time to just sit. Excuse me. Yes? No, that's impossible. Now? Just a minute. No, you're right. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it. All right. Thank you, Liz. I'm sorry.
Problem?
Yes. I'm going to have to cut this meeting short. I was supposed to be at Phyllis Lyon's office about a half an hour ago, and I
We haven't
completely
even
forgotten
had
about
a
it.
chance to go over any of these
Well, I know.
things
We're just
yet.
going to have to go over it later, then.
Well, all right. I tell you, I would do it, Jamie, but I just don't feel that I can arbitrarily make these kind of changes to you.
No, of course not. I'll tell you what, why don't I just keep this copy, and then I can just feed your data into my copy.
I thought I might find the two of you here. Oh, you couldn't by any chance going over the budget for Bravo, could you?
Hey, Jordan. I just got your message. Came right over. Heard you want to see me?
Sit down.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I want to know what you think you're doing.
What I'm doing? What do you mean?
Come off it, Dunlap. You know what I'm talking about. The little act you pulled with Jess Cooper yesterday.
My act?
Don't play innocent with me. You know exactly what you were doing.
I do, huh? What was I doing?
Come off the big hero for the big man.
Jordan, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I don't particularly like the insinuation.
You don't, huh? Well, how about that cute little trick you pulled about putting the escort service in the sporting life?
That wasn't any trick. He asked me for my recommendations. I gave them to him.
How do you think that makes me look?
It's not exactly my problem, is it?
Look, you don't ever forget who got you into the company in the first place.
And don't you ever forget that I didn't ask to be brought into the... I don't believe this. You know, we're arguing. Come on, Jordan, sit down. We're supposed to be on the same team, aren't we? Come on.
Are we?
Of course we are. Hey, look, I know that you've been having a personal problem.
What do you mean, personal problem?
Well, I've heard that you've been having some trouble with your lady friend.
And who told you that?
That doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, it matters to me. I want to know where you heard that.
That doesn't really matter. What we're concerned with are the more important things, like the plot that didn't work out with Jerry Grove that you had a lot to do with.
Don't get righteous with me, Dunlap.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm talking about that little incident involving Tracy Merrill.
Tracy wasn't supposed to die.
Well, that doesn't make her any more alive, does it?
What do you want, Scott?
I just want to make one thing very clear to you.
Yeah? What's that?
I don't want you getting in my way here.
Is that a threat?
You can take it any way you want, Dunlap. But if you get in my way again, I'm gonna stomp all over you.
No, Pat and I were trying to go over this budget, but I have to go meet Phillip and Liz.
Well, if you'd like to go over it after you get back, I'll be in my office.
Well, I'm not sure when I'll be finished with Phillip.
Well, then how about first thing in the morning?
Well, maybe that's a good idea.
Okay, we should get it done as soon as possible, you know, because it's late already.
Thank you, Pat, for your help.
Goodbye, Pat.
So how are you two doing on this budget?
Well, we didn't get too far because of all the interruptions.
Hey, you know, this figures here for the cost of printing galleys seems awfully low.
Yeah, Pat mentioned that.
And there's no allowance here for inflationary pricing.
Yeah, Pat mentioned that, too. Look, I don't have time to discuss this with you. I'm already late for that meeting.
Oh, all right. Hey, wait a second. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Well, you seem like you're all tied up in knots.
Yeah, I do feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I'm going around in circles, and I'm not getting anywhere, you know? I mean, I keep getting interrupted. I'm going from one meeting to another. I can't concentrate anymore. I don't know what's happening to me.
Maybe you should get somebody to help you out.
No, I don't think I'd have time to show them what to do if I had someone.
Well, listen, I could help you.
No, you have too much to do as it is.
Oh, I'm not under any pressure right now, and you are, so come on, give me some work.
Oh, honey, that's so nice of you to offer, but okay. I don't have time to stop and think about what you can do for me, except one thing. If you would, could you have some dinner waiting for me when I get home? That would be the best remedy for him.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
You can't? Why?
Oh, you've forgotten, haven't you?
Wait, what
I've got that lecture at the college tonight. Yes, remember in the journalism class on popular media?
Oh, is that tonight? Oh, right, I did forget. Well, I'll do something else for dinner then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, nothing to be sorry about. Oh, I know. I can call Rick Halloway because I have something I have to talk to him about anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jamie, no, wait. If you want to, I could work on the budget for you. With Pat, of course.
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, well, that's very tempting since I have so much to do.
Yeah, and it would give you one less thing that you have to deal with.
It's true. I don't know. Could you work with her without any hassles?
Well, I certainly can try. After all, the budget's what matters, not some petty differences between the two of us. Right? Say yes.
Well, okay. You see what you can do, okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Right. Talk to you later?
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Okay. Come in. Good afternoon, Pat. Good afternoon. I was just in Jamie's office. Yes? Well, you know how overworked he's been lately, what with having to get the newspaper off the ground and all.
Yes, I'm aware of Jamie's problems.
Well, anyway, he's asked me to work with you on revisions for the Bravo budget.
Jamie asked you to do that?
Mm-hmm. Although he did have some reservations.
I'll bet he did. So is that the budget?
Mm-hmm. I brought along your original budget and Jamie's revised figures.
Thank you very much for bringing it to me.
What?
And tell Jamie that when it's completed, I will put it right on his desk.
Pat, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, I think that's quite obvious.
I'm going to finish the budget. Jamie asked us for both of us to work on it together.
I have no intentions of working on it with you, Cecile.
Jamie wants me to work on it.
Well, his main concern is seeing that it's completed, I'm sure, because that's what Mac wants.
All right, exactly. And since this is a very time-consuming job, it can be much easier done by two than by one.
I can handle it, Cecile. I've done it before, remember?
Yes, but...
There's no buts. As I said before, I will do it, and I'm not going to work with you. Mac gave this to me originally, and I will be the one to finish it. Now, I think that's about it.
No, I don't think that that's it at all.
Rick, what are you doing here? Do we have an appointment or something?
No, I'm just sticking around to see about Jerry Grove.
Oh, I see.
Is he out of recovery yet? I called a while back, but he still was there.
Rick, they'll call me when they're ready to move him. What's bothering you?
What?
Well, you look like you're about to jump out of your skin.
It's that obvious, huh?
Yeah, it's that obvious. Look, why don't you sit down? Tell me what it is that's bothering you.
I need to know about Jerry's operation.
What about it?
Did you observe it?
Yes, I did.
Well, what happened? How did it go?
It went all right.
Just all right?
Look, Rick, the spleen ruptured. Peritonitis had set in. It was widely spread throughout the system.
Could he have died?
Yes, he could have. But we always knew that was a possibility. In fact,
In fact, what?
In fact, they almost lost him on the table. But they didn't. Look, I'm not quite sure I understand what's going on around here. You seem surprised at what's happened.
Not surprised, actually, but...
But what?
Just very concerned.
Well, we all are. We always knew that there was the possibility the spleen would rupture. It did. Surgery has been performed, and he's made it.
So far?
Jerry is young and strong. He's going to make it. He'll require considerable recovery time, but
it would have gone a lot smoother if we had gotten him into surgery sooner, right?
yes, it would have lessened the danger of peritonitis. Look, you're not by any chance blaming yourself for what happened, are you?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, don't. Look, the fact that the new floor nurse failed to take hourly blood counts as he was instructed to do on the chart in no way reflects on your actions in the case.
But if I had done what Kit asked me to do...
What are you talking about, Kit? What do you mean?
Kit asked me to go up and check on him hours earlier, and I didn't. I was so busy with... I was trying to keep everything together.
Rick, you cannot blame yourself for something over which you had no control. There were plenty of doctors around to check on him.
Yeah, but they had no idea what was going on in there.
Excuse me. Yes, Dr. Matthews. Yes. And what's his condition? Uh-huh. No, that'll be just fine. I'll be up to see him in a little while. Thank you. Jerry's been moved from recovery.
How is he?
Well, they're going to keep him under close observation in ICU for a while.
That means he's still critical.
But stable. Now, look, it's well past time for you to get out of here. Why don't you go home, get some rest? You look like you need it.
Guess you're right.
Listen, Rick.
Yeah.
There's no way that anything that happened is your fault. You understand that?
Yeah. Thanks.
What are you doing here? I thought everyone had gone home.
I wanted to see you.
Well, I thought you were going to get a lecture tonight.
I know, but it doesn't start until 7.
Well, what do you want to see me about?
Jamie, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
The budget.
What about the budget?
I wanted to help you so much by working with Pat on revising it, but she said that she didn't want me to have anything to do with it.
What do you mean?
I mean that she said that Matt gave the project to her and that she was going to finish it.
Well, honey, if she feels that way, maybe she didn't need your help.
But, Jamie, I wanted to help you get it done. And if the two of us were together, we could have gotten it done tonight.
Look, if she didn't need your
help...
help...
I just feel so helpless sometimes, you know it? I try to do the right thing. I want to do a really good job, you know? But every time I turn around, she's just doing something to block me. Look, I don't mean that she's purposely trying to make me look bad, but she can be so stubborn sometimes that it just looks that way. Jamie? What's wrong?
Look, I've had a very rough day. I had to go to the newspaper to see that transition down there. I had to go to the dock project to see if everything is running smoothly there. I had Mac to deal with about the budget. I have to placate Taylor Holloway about the dock site, or he's going to pull his money out. I'm trying, but I can't seem to keep my head above water. And now you come...
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Look, I know it, and everybody knows it, and you're doing a marvelous job. And I hate myself for coming in here and adding on to all your problems with another one like this, but I really felt like I was trying to take the pressure off you.
What do you want me to do?
Jamie, I don't know. I just don't know. I just feel like, you know, my hands are being tied.
Honey, I hate to see you so upset. Maybe I can find a way of handling it.
How?
I'll do it. I've got an early dinner with Rick Holloway to see if he can give me a lead on how to handle his father, and then maybe I can come back here and get it done.
No. You're too tired.
No, it's all right. It shouldn't take me that long.
I love you, Jamie.
I love you, too.
Isn't there anything that I can do to to try to help you?
Yes, there is.
Anything.
Just hold me. Just for a minute. Please.
Fine meal in a romantic setting.
Oh, I'll buy the romance.
Of course, that all depends on your companion.
Oh, what kind of companion are you with?
A terrific one.
Well, good. Then let's toast to romance and to terrific companions. Good.
Got it. Jimmy, hey.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, looks like you were able to tear yourself away for a little bit, huh?
Well, not for very long. In fact, I have to get back to the complex to finish up that budget report tonight.
No, you don't. I thought you were going to give it to me.
Well, I decided you were right. I mean, it should be on Mac's desk tomorrow. It shouldn't take me too long.
Well, Jamie, after dinner, I'll go help you.
No, that's all right. No use both of us losing an evening.
Well, whatever you say. Listen, all the material's on my desk. I just laid it out right there.
Oh, good. Save me time searching for it. Okay. Well, listen, well, you have a nice evening.
Yeah, you too. I'm sorry I can't say the same for you, but try.
All right.
Good seeing you.
Okay.
Why?
Well, we had this bizarre meeting today. We're still working on that budget. Shh. And they seem so nervous. Of course, we had a lot of interruptions, but still. I think he's taken on more work than he can handle. Just works. And he's not with Cecile. I don't know. Maybe the marriage is putting too much pressure on him, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Cecile can be a little rough at times, but I think if it turns out to be a good marriage, it can get rid of all the other pressures. I mean, it puts the working situation in its proper perspective.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. Listen, talking about marriages, I think that's something we should discuss.
Should we?
Yes, I think so. It'd be good for both you and me right now. Pat, look at me. Why don't you tell me exactly how you feel?
Right.
Because I think a marriage between you and me could be very good for the both of us.
I don't mean to be hesitant, Philip. I've thought a lot about marrying you. Especially since we spent the night together. Just one of the nicest nights.
Wait a minute. I think I feel a rejection.
I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment.
Well, what are you ready for, Pat?
You know, for a long time I thought that the reason I didn't want to make a commitment to you was because I was afraid of being hurt again.
No, wait a minute, Pat. I thought we straightened all that out. I never left you because I wanted to hurt you. There was no malice there. I left you because I loved you.
I know that now. But I also realized that I'm not ready for a commitment to anybody. I mean, maybe it's still because I feel I'm going to be hurt, but I don't know. I think there's another reason.
What's that?
I am a very dependent person. I've been dependent on a man and my kids. I've been dependent on drink. This independence is very new.
Independence can be very lonely.
Yeah, I know. But I think I can handle it now.
Look, you've always been very honest with me, Pat, so I'm going to be honest with you. I can't continue the relationship this way.
I can understand that.
No, wait, I've given it a lot of thought. Now, this independence that you want, that you talk about, that's something I don't need. I want somebody to love me, and I want to love them back. That's what I need.
Well, I guess our goals are kind of in conflict right now. Oh, I'm sorry. You mean so much to me.
You're sorry. We could have been so terrific together, Pat.
Maybe you're right. So what now?
You have to make a decision. Swallow hard. No, I think that you should probably lead your life. I should lead mine. We should go our separate ways, apart from each other.
Thank you for the lovely evening.
Thank you.
I don't think there's anything else I can tell you about my father. At least not in the area of handling. He says he wants to sell. Probably will.
But he can't. I mean, we can't have anyone else buy him out. And if we're forced to buy a share, we're going to be up against a wall.
Wish there was something I could do or say to help.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you should talk to Kit. She's a lot closer to him than I am. But I can ask her for you.
No, that's all right.
Are you finished, sir?
Yes.
Thanks.
Would either of you like coffee or dessert?
Coffee, please.
Me too. Thank heaven for the man who invented coffee. I'm sure going to need it tonight.
Yeah, so am I. What are you doing?
Graveyard shift. Let me tell you, in the wee small hours of the morning, it's very difficult to stay awake.
I know what you do.
What's your excuse?
Oh, well, I'm working on this budget report to Mac. I have to have it to him by tomorrow morning. In fact, when I'm finished here, I have to go back to the complex to finish it.
It's a good idea.
Not you too, Rick. Come on.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, how's Jerry?
He's still in intensive care.
He had surgery last night, right?
A spleen ruptured, but he pulled through okay.
That's good. Where's that waiter? I could use some more of the stuff.
Marianne tells me that you're taking over the publishing of the Daily Ledger.
That's right. Phillip Lyons said it. Give me some more coffee.
Are you relinquishing some of your other responsibilities and will make time?
No, of course not. Thank you.
Well, I mean, isn't that going to be a rather heavy load?
I can handle it, Rick.
Hey, I didn't mean to, sorry.
No, that's all right. No, I'm sorry. It's just that, I don't know, I'm a little tired.
You can't run on just coffee, you know.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Holloway. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm not kidding.
Neither am I. Look, Rick, I know I may seem to be in way over my head. But this is kind of a proving time for me. I mean, Mac has given me a lot to do, and I know why he did it. I know he wants to see how well I can handle it and how much. And I'm going to make sure that I do a good job.
Even if it kills you.
Not fair.
Just making an observation from a survivor. Don't let other people's expectations run your life.
I'm fine, Rick. Really.
Jimmy, I have seen you when you're fine, and this is not it.
Look, why don't you look at yourself? You've been on edge all night yourself. Are you talking about me or yourself?
Maybe a little bit of both. Just that I made a couple of mistakes this week, and I don't want to talk about my problems.
Yeah, This week didn't start out too hot for me either. I have a feeling it's going to go from bad to worse.
Jamie.
Oh, you startled me.
I'm sorry. I thought I'd come back and help you work on the budget.
Yeah, well, I told you that wasn't necessary.
Well, I know, but I thought if the two of us work together on it, we might get out of here at a reasonable hour.
Oh, well, that's really nice of you, Pat, but really, go home. I can do it.
Jamie, I'd like to stay.
I insist. Go home. I'll tell you what, I'll show it to you tomorrow in the morning before I show it to Mac.
Well, if that's what you're sure you want to do.
Yes, it is. Thanks for offering, Pat.
Okay. Night.
Close the door behind you. Thank you.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another Work.